Hey guys, welcome back to the prophetic word taken today from Psalms 23 verse 6. And I thought I'd name it Goodness and Mercy is Your Portion. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. You guys, can I talk to you real quick? It's not going to be a long video, I promise. But the last place I left you was the Lord telling me, I was very tired in the bed, by the way. I was physically overwhelmed that night. I was just out of it. And I still had to fulfill my obligation of giving you guys a prophetic word. And I just said, you know what, let me just do it. And the next morning, the Lord said, you know what, I'm delivering you. You know, I don't want you to be crying no more. There's no need to be crying. There's no need to be sad. You know, there's no need to make the enemy overwhelm you because you're in your season. And wow. I kind of dug myself out of that hole. Well, he dug me out. And then on the heels of that weekend, my husband seemingly lost his wallet, which had his bank cards, his IDs, license, and he runs a taxi. So he needs his license to be safe on the road to be able to operate. And that just came against me. And I just remembered feeling so just again something. It's something, huh? It's something again. And the Lord just spoke to me again and said, no, it's not. Speak what you want to see. Speak what it is, and I'll give it to you. Speak what it is, and I'll give it to you. Speak what it is, and I'll give it to you, because the enemy's hold over you is gone. Don't live there anymore. Don't live there. Don't speak that. Don't speak that. The only way to break out of it is to not speak it, because goodness is your portion. It's yours. It's yours. I've always been good to you. I allow the enemy for a time. His time is up, but you have to come into agreement and alignment with what heaven is speaking so you can see it. And so I woke up this morning because he gave me a prophetic word to say, hey, start praying 3 times a day again. Start praying 3 times a day again. And so I woke up this morning. The first thing I did, well, I think I checked social media first. And then a little bit afterwards, I went straight into prayer. I was like, Lord. And I was talking to him. And he told me not to ask anymore, but to give thanks for what he was going to do. I forgot that part. Only later on did I, pray again, and I did that. But I was just talking to him about the whole thing, and I was saying, okay, Lord, today, Lord, I agree. I agree with what you're saying, that, hey, this is what's going on. This is what we have. This is what's really going on. And then I had a moment where I was like, but Lord, it's so hard to say that when this is where I live. And I don't even think I let the words live come out of my mouth. I think I stopped myself. But I had the thought to say, you know what, Lord, this is what I know. This is what I see right now. It's so incredibly hard to speak anything other than that. Especially when I have to navigate my husband's feelings as well, you guys. It's not just me, I had to literally make sure my husband did not sink into no kind of sadness when we couldn't find his wallet, because we had already tried. We started to accept that, hey, it was gone. We're gonna be set back again, having to spend money to get all these things back that we don't have right now. And we were just coming to terms with that. And then I got up this morning, I was like, no, devil, that is not the case. You are going to give back my husband his stuff. And I just I spoke what the Lord wanted me to speak. And then my husband comes outside and sees his wallet under a tree in the yard. I'm telling you, God is so good. And then he made a lot of money today too. Like he did so well. Look there. He did so well today. So well. I know that tomorrow is amazing too. I already see tomorrow. Tomorrow the Lord is going to outdo himself for what he did today with my husband. I just have to remain obedient in this season. I just remain obedient. And God is going to come right through and pull me straight out of where I'm at right now. And I'm sitting right here on this old TV on my parents' veranda in Jamaica, Montego Bay, Jamaica, and my life is about to change. Well, it's changing gradually. It's a process with God, but it is changing. It is changing. The quality of life that the Lord is going to bring me to is so high that it takes God to help you to breathe up there, because the air up there is so thin because of the blessing that's on your life. It's like you're gasping to breathe and be like, am I really here? That's how high he's going to take me. This kind of height is in the spirit and in the physical. It's not like when you climb a real mountain where it's thin and you struggle to breathe and it hurts you. This is a joyful kind of breathe, where God literally takes your breath away with how good he's going to be to me, with how good he's going to bless me. He's going to have me in tears every step of the way, because he's just going to come through and come through. Because guess what? The title of this prophetic word is goodness and mercy is your portion. It's my portion. And it's going to follow me all the days of my life. And at the end of this race, at the end of this, you know what? The cherry on top, the big kahuna, is that I get to live in the house of the Lord. I get to go into the temple where his train, just the man's train, fills the entire temple. Do you know how long and massive that train must be? That throne room is not tiny, okay? I ain't playing with y'all. I get to say, holy, holy is the Lamb with the 4 beasts in heaven. That's what I get. At the end of all of this, that's my reward. Jesus is my great and exceeding reward. Hallelujah. I pray this blesses you, and I pray you keep your head up. Have a good one.